I never wanted to live at my Uncle Mike's. Partly because I swore I'd never have anything to do with my dad, since he clearly wanted nothing to do with me. Being my dad's twin brother, Uncle Mike is about as close to my actual dad as anyone could be. And partly because he's the type of guy whose entire life screams failure. And the more your path crosses with his, the more likely you are to become a failure yourself. Truthfully, I do a good enough job of that on my own. But then, if Uncle Mike hadn't taken me in when Rodney and Slow kicked me out, I wouldn't be covered in mud and standing in this pit with Natalie Wheeler. Yeah, that Natalie Wheeler. Daughter of a reclusive guitarist turned producer Dusty Wheeler, and one-time flower child singer-songwriter Deb Wheeler, who also happened to be Mike's across-the-street neighbors and long-suffering landlords. Mike's house was never meant to be a house. It was just the brake trailer for the construction crew that built the Wheeler estate 20 years ago, back in 1970. Mike was on the crew, and the Wheelers rented him the property cheap after their sprawling contemporary glass and stone house was finished. I guess because one of them liked him, and one of them pitied him. I'm not 100% sure which impulse first inspired Natalie Wheeler to give me the time of day, but right at this moment, I don't really care. Right at this moment, I'm seeing more clearly than I ever have in my short and rather disappointing life that maybe I'm meant for something better. It doesn't really matter to me how we got here. That said, it probably matters to you. Or if it doesn't yet, it will shortly. So maybe I should start earlier. Maybe the night I first made it through the door of the Wheeler house. The night I first saw Natalie. Even if she didn't see me.